Today, I'm going to show you a great alternative to Photoshop. Let's get into it. How's it going, everyone? Fus Force back with a tutorial video for you. For those who don't know, Pixlr Editor is a great and cheaper alternative to Photoshop. I personally use Pixlr for all my content creation, and also I must mention that this is not a sponsored video. However, Pixlr, you should reach out, because I absolutely love your product. In today's tutorial, I'm going to walk you through how easy it is to create a YouTube thumbnail. I also want to mention that there is a 7-day trial before you decide to pay for this product. For their most basic package, it's about roughly $20 a year. Not bad in my opinion. You get unlimited saves to all your thumbnail creations, so there's something to consider. Alright, let's get straight into it. That's enough rambling from me. So as you can see, I use this regularly. I have several of my thumbnails just in my recents ready to go if I want to change or edit them. But let's start with a new thing. So press Create New, and they give you recommended templates, which is really cool. You can look around and find what best meets your needs, or you can even create your own custom template. For today's video though, we're going to use the YouTube thumbnail 1280 by 720. After pressing create, it takes you to this screen right here, and this is where it all opens up to your creativity. Over here on the right, we have our layers and how we can transform those layers, merge them, duplicate them, etc. Over on the left, we have our toolbar. It has a variety of tools, including a wand select, which means you can just select around an image, which is really cool. Up at the top, we have the two most helpful tabs in my opinion, adjustment and filter. We can use a variety of different options to adjust and change what we want about each layer, or we can add filters to make it a little bit more creative. So let's just make something basic together. Starting on layer 1, we're going to make a gradient. You can pick whatever color that you would like, but it also comes with pre-selected colors if you like to choose those. I've selected 2 different colors for us to use today. You drag your cursor and it's able to create the gradient you'd like. If you don't like it, simply undo it. You can even try it in a different direction or a different way. Okay, now we have a good gradient. Let's add another layer. Let's add a text layer. Okay, once we have our text layer, we can go over here and change the font. You can even load in your own personal fonts. Here's a couple of my favorite ones, I use every day in my thumbnails. Let's use one of my favorites, Bold. Once you click on your font, you can actually change the size pretty easily. You can change the format of it. If you want to make the alignment different or the style a little bit different, you can do that. You can even add a background or change the outline color. You can even warp it in different directions to make it look different however you like. Another thing I like to do once my text is ready is I like to rasterize the layer by right-clicking on it and then going up to Edit and Free Distort. You can change anything about it. Like, look how cool this is. You can get as creative as you would like with it. And if you don't like it, press no. There's also a draw tool if you'd like to draw your own ideas. Any artists out there, you can create your own image. Another thing I find useful is you can create shapes. You can use these shapes to actually cut out images in your thumbnail. For example, using the wand tool, we can select the shape and then click back to a different layer and delete anything from that layer. Going to the adjustment tab this time, there are so many different things that we can do. Like, let's say we don't like our blue. We can change the hue and saturation pretty easily, take out the colors or make it a little bit more vibrant. You can also adjust these values manually, putting in a specific number. We can change it up manually like this. You can even change the darkness of it by making it super bright or super dark. Onto the filters category now. You can add any kind of effect that you can possibly think of. For example, let's go down to pixelate. This one's a fun one. You can change the amount of pixelation that's happening. It's easier to see with giant patterns and designs. So let's try adding in something and pixelating it. I found some transparent fire. It looks really cool on Google. So let's go ahead and change this up a bit. Go to the pixelate tab and let's make it look a little bit more retro. You can change the intensity to be not recognizable at all. So I've made it look a little retro to match kind of like a video game kind of flair. I've changed the background just a little bit to match our new thumbnail idea. Another cool effect I want to go over before we end today's video is we can even add a drop shadow effect. You can change exactly how you want this to look. But for me, I always like to do like a 10 and 10 offset, and you can make it look like it's a little bit more 3-dimensional. Kind of neat, right? Just so you know, this also does work with text. So I'm just going to put test in here. I'm going to put this right here. Let's go ahead and rasterize the layer. Go ahead and put our drop shadow. Get the 10 by 10 pixel offset like I like it. And we have our drop shadow for the text as well. So in my opinion, Pixlr Editor is a great tool. It's very affordable when compared to Photoshop, and it has just the same number of features that make it that much more worth it. You can also explore the other options they have listed on their website. It's not just photo editor. There are AI tools to help you as well. Do be aware that those do cost money. Alright, that's about it. I hope this was at least a little bit informational for you. Hopefully you found something you can use to help better create your content. Whether it be creating a thumbnail or even a layout for OBS, I hope that this is a helpful tool for you. If you'd like to see more tutorials like this for content creation, please be sure to show this video some love. Feel free to leave a comment, a like, and subscribe if you're new here. While you're at it, check out what else the channel has to offer. We play a variety of different things around here, and I think you'll find something that you like. Also, be sure to check out my podcast, Sunny Shore Station. My best friend Tyler and I talk about things we like. It's as simple as that. I think that's about it from me. So have yourself an incredible rest of your day, but above all else, stay excellent to each other. I'll see you next time.